Okay, today what we will see some of the Oracle classes. I think last time we discussed this. Yes,
Foreign key last.
foreign key we discussed, and what else we discussed?
Unique key, foreign key, and
And did we discuss order by ascending, descending?
yeah, order by order by you.
Order by we discussed, right? Okay, let me explain you one more time because this is important for today.
Yeah.
Today's class is very important. Why? Because most of the questions you will get based on today's discussion.
Okay.
A little bit interest also. See, now let me select some of our tables. Okay. Now we will see today Oracle classes.
Okay.
So in Java we have a class, right? In Oracle also we have some classes. For example is order by. So what is the purpose of order by? Say for instance, when you are retrieving the records from any table, let me take a table like yeah, I'm going to select the records from this table. Select star from demo customers. Okay.
Yes.
So now let me select. So it will display the customers in this way. Correct.
Yes.
If you see the customer state, it's in a descending order. Did you see any order it's following? No, right? It's not following any order. Correct.
Yes.
So if you want to follow some specific order, state should be in ascending order or state should be in a descending order.
Right.
By default, it will display how the record was inserted in that order. It will display.
Yeah.
So it will not display either ascending order or descending order. It will not display anything. Now what I want to display the records based on the customer state, either ascending order or descending order. So to display the records in this order, so we are going to use one of the Oracle class called order by.
Okay.
So these are the some of the classes. One is order by.
Order by.
We are going to use order by, and on which column base you want to sort the records. Customer underscore state. Place it now. Sort the record. Did you see this? Did you see? I think we can see some ascending order, right? C G I M N V, correct? It should be in right now. It is in ascending order, correct? Correct. It's in ascending order, right?
Yes.
Okay. Did we mention anything here, ascending or descending? We didn't mention anything, right?
Yes.
So if you say order by some column name, then it will try to sort the data based on this column by considering ascending order.
Yes.
Default is ascending order. Whether you are mentioning ASC, if you mention ASC means it should display the records in ascending order.
Yes.
If you don't want to see the records in ascending order, so by default it will display the records in ascending order. Okay. So if you want to mention explicitly the first one and the second one, there is no difference.
Yeah.
So this one and this one, there is no difference. If at all, if you want in a reverse order, meaning descending order, then you have to mention explicitly order by column name DESC. Then you will get the records in a reverse order.
Yeah.
So this is one of the Oracle class called order by. These are the Oracle class. One of the Oracle class called order by. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this is clear, right? How to use order by?
Yes.
Okay. Now one more. Okay, now I'm going to tell another things, and blah blah blah. Now I want to use some different table. Let me take demo orders. Now the second one, some of the inbuilt functions, count, comma, okay, we will see what is this. Is one of the inbuilt function called count. It's an inbuilt function of Oracle. Okay, so how to use it? What is the purpose of count? We will see this one. This is not a class, but this is one of the inbuilt function. Okay,
Yep.
now let me select star from demo orders. See here, total how many records is there? Total 10, correct?
10.
Yeah, 10 records is there, correct? Say for instance, now what I want to do, I want to found total how many number of records is there. Just I want to know the number of records. I don't want to see the data, just I want to know what is the number of records. So to find out the number of records in a table, so we are going to use this one, count star. It will give number of records available in this table. Got it? Total results available in this table. If you provide any condition, then based on the condition, how many records you will get. So you can able to see like this. So let's suppose right now the total records is 10, correct? Now
Yes.
let me see the total records. So now the total records is 10. Now what I want to know the customers based on the customer ID. I want to know the how many customers are available where customer ID equal to 7. How many records is there with 7?
2 people.
So
2 customer.
yeah, say for instance, now it is small table, less records is there. It's easy to find out, right? If we have more number of records, then where customer ID equal to 7, it's giving 2, exactly correct. If you are not giving any condition, what is the total number of records? 10, correct?
Yeah.
So if you are giving some condition, what is the total number of records where customer ID equals 7? 2, correct?
2.
So that is the purpose of count. So we can able to count the number of rows. Correct? Now I'm going to tell you another function called sum. What is the sum means? Say for instance, see these records. What is the sum of total? If you want to find out sum of the order total, so how we have to find it? We have to sum each one by one, right?
Yeah.
But what I want to do, I don't want to do sum one by one. So I want to find out by using similar kind of function. I want to find sum of the one column data.
Okay.
Sum of the one particular column data. Sum. What is for which column you want to find out the sum? So order of total. Just give the column name. For time being, don't give the condition. Just try to find out all the records order total sum. So the total sum is $1,330 or rupees, whatever. Okay, this is the total sum. Say for instance, I want to find out the total sum where customer ID equal to 7. So here 1890, here 870, approximately around some 3000, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, now let me give the condition and try to find out. So it is giving 2760.
Right.
So that is the way we can able to find out the sum of the column a sum of a particular column. This is count of the number of rows. So these are the two inbuilt functions.
Right.
Clear, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now we are going to see one more Oracle class. These are the two inbuilt functions available in Oracle. Okay, did you see this? This is second Oracle class called group by. So what is the purpose of this group by? First we will see the records, then I will explain. First let me explain it theoretically. So I see here, did you see this? Customer ID is there and their ordered some total is there. Each customer ordered some order, right? So there is the amount and the customer ID.
Yep.
Now one second. Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, sorry, I changed my room. So grinder was started my web, so it's giving noise. Okay, now we will see the second class called group by.
Yep.
And the third one is having.
Okay.
We will see group by. Forget it. First simple one is group by. So now I will tell you one simple requirement. Did you see this? There is a customer ID and the corresponding customer order total, correct?
Yep.
So basically I want to know each customer what is the total amount order, total amount of order. So did you see there? So customer ID 1, he ordered one time 2080, correct? Customer
Yes.
ID 2, he ordered 2 times. Did you see this?
Yeah.
So I want to find out what is the total order from each customer.
Okay.
So we have to group together. Means we have to sum these two, correct?
Yeah.
So we have to sum these two, and we can say customer 2 order this much, customer 7 order first one and last one, correct?
Okay. Yep.
So we need to display that records. So how to display that record? Customer ID plus amount. I want to display 2 columns. Customer ID is one column and the second column is corresponding amount, correct? 2 columns.
Yeah.
Customer ID and amount. So how to display that? How to display the data like this? Each customer ID and total amount, customer ID and total amount. So how to display the data like this? So what we have to do in this case, we have to group the customer IDs right here. So here did you see the duplicate customer IDs is there, right?
Yes.
First what we have to do, we have to group the customer IDs. After that we have to find out the sum of each customer, correct?
Yeah.
So to find out that one, we have a group, we have a class called group by. So how to use this one? First select forgot out columns from, what is the table name?
Demo orders.
Demo orders. And so there is a class called group by. Group by, on what basis we have to group? We have to group on basis of customer ID, right?
Yeah.
First we have to group all the related customers in one group, correct?
Yes.
So all 7 means multiple times of 7 is there, right? Couple of times you will see 7, right?
Yeah.
So we have to group all these duplicate numbers in one place, correct?
Yeah.
That we can able to do it by using group by. Group by of which column?
Customer ID.
Group by, GROUP, group by customer ID, correct?
Yeah.
Now what it will do, it will group all the duplicate customers as a one group. A duplicate or one or more than one, it will consider as a one group.
Right.
Group by customer ID, correct? Now it will group, all together as a one group. After that, what you want to do? I want to display customer ID as one column, and as part of the second column, I want to display the sum of order total, correct?
Yes.
So first I want to display customer ID. This is the column name, customer ID. This is the first column, correct?
Yeah.
Second column, what I want to do, I want to find out sum of each group, correct? If you
Yes.
see 7 2 times is there, correct? So I want to find
Yes.
out the sum of these two. So how we are going to find? What is the method available to find out the sum? So this is one of the inbuilt function, correct? Sum of which column? The total, correct?
Yes.
Now what it will do, it will try to get the one customer ID and try to find out all the sum. If it will take 7 and it will try to get sum of all the total of customer ID equal to 7, correct?
Yes.
And it will display it. Let me print it. Did you see this? Customer ID 1 total is this much. Customer ID total 2 is this much. 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
So now we didn't see any duplicate, right? So this is the sum of each customer, the order of the total, correct?
Yeah.
So that is the use of group by. So group by, and what basis you want to group, that is the column name, correct?
Yeah.
And you can use the customer ID I want to display, and for each customer, what is the total sum of the order amount I want to display it. It's very easy, right?
Yeah.
So basically you will get these kind of requirements. Say for instance, in a college or in a company, there may be software engineers, there may be admin people,
Yeah.
correct? There may be some CEOs, managers, workers, correct, right? So if you want to find out the sum of each department, there may be so many departments, right?
Yeah.
So if you want to find out each department how much salary we are paying, so this consider this is the department and this is the salary.
Yeah.
It's very easy, right?
Yeah.
So let me see what is the, did we have any table like that? Department and salary. I think there is a table called employee. So if you see any company, we have a different department, correct? So sometimes they will ask, give me, did you see this employee ID, name, job, manager, salary, correct?
Right.
I think this table is very good for us.
Yeah.
If you see, this is the employee number, name, some manager, and this is an employee ID, category, I can say indirectly. This employee belongs to which group?
Okay.
756 or manager something, and the corresponding salary.
Right.
Correct? Yes,
Yeah.
this is the column department. So did you see the department 10 is there, right?
Yeah.
For each department, how much salary they are paying? say employee ID and corresponding department and corresponding salary.
Yep.
So now if you see here, I want to know from each department what is the total salary. See, there is employee numbers and corresponding employee ID, sorry, department ID and corresponding salary, correct?
Yeah.
Now I want to find out what is the total salary we are paying for each department.
Okay.
Correct? Here total departments are 10, 20, 3 departments are available, correct?
Yeah.
10, 20, 30. So now I want to know what is the total salary we are paying for each department.
Okay.
So department and corresponding salary. We will get 3 records, correct?
Yep.
So department 10, what is the total salary we are paying? Department 30, what is the total records, total salary? Department 20, what is the total, correct?
Yes.
So if you use this group by, a column, group by class, then we can able to find out very easily. Select department number, comma, sum of, what sum we want to find out? We want to find out the salary, correct?
Yeah.
From MP group by, on what basis we are planning to group?
By
Yes,
the department number.
I want to find out the total salary, how much we are paying for each department, correct?
Yeah. Department spelling actually.
So just try copy pasted, might be, that's fine.
Group by spelling.
Group yes, this is wrong. Group by, correct. See, we have a department 30, for 30 department we are paying this much salary. For department 20 we are paying this much salary, total salary. For department 10 we are paying this much salary.
Yes.
This is very easy to find out, right?
Yeah.
Say for instance, now it is clear, right, how to find out the salary, how to find out each group. Now I want to know, there may be n number of groups, correct? Here also there may be n number of customers, customer ID and corresponding amount, correct?
Yes.
Now I want to know customer ID and corresponding the total sum, who is paying, who ordered more than 1000. Who ordered more than 1000? How many customers? We can ignore 1000, right? This guy will not fall under greater than 1000, correct?
Yeah.
So just I want to know each customer total sum and who order more than 1000.
Yeah.
One more condition I want to add. The total sum should be more than 1000. If you apply that condition, this customer should not come, right?
Yep.
So how to apply that condition? So now this is clear, right? Group by?
Yes.
So now one more class called having. Okay. Another class called having. Correct? So how to use it? Now I want to find out the total sum of each customer who ordered, the total sum is more than 1000, correct?
Yeah.
So we have to group by customer ID and we have to find out the sum and customer ID, and one more condition is having having sum of
total
is greater than 1000, correct?
Yeah.
Let me find out whether it's working or not. Correct. Did you see this? Did we see any customer is having the order less than 1000?
No.
So the sixth, if you see the previous, if you execute the previous query, then you will get all the customers group by total sum. Now we added one more condition. I want to know who is the customer's order. The total sum is more than 1,000. So
Right.
the customer 6 order is total order is 950, correct? I
Yeah.
don't want that kind of customers. I want customer details who order the total sum is more than
1,000.
1,000. So we have to use this condition having.
Yeah.
It's clear, right?
Yeah.
So that is the second having. So there is one more condition or rule. Whenever you are using group by and having, so if at all if you want to use having, we have to use along with group by. If at all if you want to use having, we have to use along with group by.
Yeah.
Without group by, you are not able to use having.
Oh, group by actually having is always with the group by. No?
Yes, it's a condition. So if at all if you want to use by, you have to use group by followed by customer. Sorry, group by followed by having.
Having.
So that is the condition. So if you want to group by, you can use alone, but if at all if you want to use having, you have to use group by also. So this is the condition.
Yep.
So now go back to this one. Now for each department, we find out the total salary, correct?
Yeah.
Now I want to find out the total sum of the salary where we are paying more than 9,000.
Okay.
So then we will get more than 9,000. We will get these two records, right?
Yeah.
How to apply that condition? Having sum of salary greater than 9,000, correct? We will get this one and this one, correct? So we don't want this department. We are paying less salary, correct?
Yeah.
So in that case, you can write the query like this and execute it. You will get like this. Clear, right?
Yeah.
It's very easy, right?
Yeah.
So you will get this kind of questions in interview. So they will give some employee table, salary, and department ID. Then they will ask. So there is so many employees are available. Each employee belongs to different employment. Okay, now how you are going to find out the total salary you are paying for each department?
Okay.
So they will ask these kind of questions. Say for instance, now I will add you one more little bit tricky. So this is clear, right?
Yeah.
Now go back to orders. Okay, now here we have order IDs, correct?
Yeah.
So now they will ask you, please find out the customer IDs who ordered the total sum is greater than 1,000, correct?
Yeah.
And they may tell you, you can ignore the order IDs 7 and 8. Please ignore 7 and 8, and the rest of the customers, please find out the customer IDs who order more than 1,000.
1,000.
Please ignore these two order IDs. It's not extra condition.
Okay.
So how you are going to handle these scenarios? Extra conditions. Okay, 7 and 8. So they had given one condition. So now we are going to modify. So this is the condition, correct? Now copy the same as it is. So far we don't have any where conditions. How to apply where condition? Now from demo table where what is that column name? Order underscore ID. Not in 7, 8. Did you
So
see this?
yeah, that means
Meaning so some specific condition records I want to eliminate.
yeah. But customer ID 7 came is not here.
This is a customer ID. I'm order ID. Some specific orders I'm ignoring. I'm not ignoring customers. These customers I don't want to consider. Sorry, these orders I don't want to consider. Except 7 and 8, consider rest of the orders and find out the customers related to rest orders.
Yes.
Meaning, 1 second, if you see here, what is the 7 and 8? 7 and 8, correct? These two records I don't want to consider.
Okay.
And rest of the customers or rest of the orders I want to consider, and I want to find out the sum.
Okay.
Correct? So 7, order number 7, who ordered? Customer number 3, customer ID 3, right? So he ordered it. So to customer ID 3, he placed 2 orders, correct?
Yes.
So 1 we ignored. So what is the rest of the order?
115. 151.
So now let me execute and we will see whether customer ID 3 is having 115 or not. Maybe we did some, he may did some, see, correct? It's ignored, right? The previous one, correct?
Yes.
It is ignored because maybe the order was not delivered or it's wrongly ordered, something like that. So that's what we are ignoring, this particular 2 orders. So this is the way we can able to apply where condition and group by and having, correct?
Yes.
So having, so this condition will be applied on a group basis. This condition will be applied for each record. So that is the difference between where and having. Both are conditional operators, but the difference between that is the difference between these two are, so having will be applied on a group, but where will be applied for each record.
Each record. Okay.
Meaning for all the groups.
All the groups.
So that is the difference between where and having. So based on that, you can apply the condition wherever you need it.
Yeah.
It is clear, right?
Yes.
Okay, now I'm going to tell one more. Okay, so far we are trying to find out the sum, right?
Yes.
Correct. Now I don't want to find the sum on an average. Each customer, how much he on an average. Say for instance, one customer ordered 3 orders. Each order is 1,000. What is the average? Means 1,000, right?
Yes.
So how to find out the average? Average means, now let me find out the average of each customer.
Okay.
What is the total average? So we have one more function called here average. Did you see this? Average meaning, so if you say the customer 7, he ordered 2 orders he ordered, right? So customer 7, he did orders of 2 orders. So what is the total sum? So the total 7 of, so this is 870 and this is 870 plus 1890, correct?
Yeah.
So what is the total? 870, sorry, 890 plus 870. So this is the total he order, correct?
Yes.
So just break it 2. So what is the average?
1380.
Yes, I want to see the average of each customer.
Yeah.
So in that case, we can use average function. Some 1300 comes, correct?
Sure.
For one customer, we calculated manually. So for rest of the customers, it will apply the same logic. Did you see the customer 7?
Yes.
It's average, right?
Yeah.
So there is another function called average. Meaning, if you want to find out average of the sum, then we can use the average function.
Yeah.
So count, sum, average. So these are the inbuilt functions in Oracle.
Yes.
Count, sum, and average. So these are the inbuilt functions in Oracle. Clear, right?
Yes.
Okay, now so there is one more we had saw here, select star from we saw. Now there is one more distinct class, so from also we use it here. So this is fourth one is from, you can just now fifth one. So we are going to see distinct.
Okay.
Distinct. So what is the purpose of this one? Let me go back to employee table. Where is this department table? Select star from department. Sorry, employee. If you see here, right? We can able to find, we can, if you want to see all the employee details, select star from employee, and we are seeing all the departments, correct?
Yes.
Now I want to know, if you see like this, it's very difficult to understand, right? So how many departments are there, correct?
Yes.
It's very difficult to understand, correct?
Right.
So just by seeing the record, we need to count. 10 is one record, 30, 20. If you want to find out what is the total number of departments. Right now, 3, right here.
Yes.
It's very easy to understand.
Yeah.
Correct. In the same way, I want to find out what is the different, what is the total number of jobs are available in this company. One job is clerk, another is salesman, another is analyst, manager, some president. Correct. These are the different types of jobs.
Yeah.
But I want to know, this is small tables, we can able to find out very easily. Correct.
Yeah.
So how to identify the total type of jobs, total types of departments. So if you want to identify, so we have to use here DISTINCT, distinct job from employee. What is the different types of jobs available in employee table? So these are the different types of jobs. Total 5 types of jobs are available. Correct? In the similar way, I want to find out what is the different type of department codes are available. How to find out that one? So right now you'll see here 10, 20. So it will eliminate all the duplicates and it will try to give exact unique values.
Yes.
Now I want to know department number, correct?
Yeah.
Then all possible departments are only 3. Do you see that? 10, 20, 30.
Yeah.
So these are the total number of departments. Under each department, there may be n number of employees, correct?
Right.
But these are the possible and total number of departments.
Yeah.
So this is one of the class, Oracle class called distinct. So if you want to eliminate duplicates, you can use distinct and it will give only unique records. If you want to eliminate at any time duplicates, you can use distinct and the particular column, and it will eliminate the duplicates related to this particular column, and it will give the records. Clear, right?
Yes.
So this is one of the Oracle class, distinct.
So when you actually create a SQL and then you have to try these things, no, to find out actually whether the the table you have created is actually working the built-in function or not.
Working the
Suppose you create a table in the real life, okay? So then, who will do this thing? Developer will this
generally, if you see nowadays, right, we have a tester, developer, DB team, admins. Some we have different what is a job roles are available, right?
yeah.
But going forward, what is happening? We have a concept called DevOps.
Yeah.
DevOps means there is no DB team, there is no tester, there is no developer. All are equal.
Okay.
So meaning, so whatever work they will give, sometime they will give you can you create some DB tables? You have to create it. Can you write some JUnits for this code? Can you write some test cases for this one? You have to write it. Can you write one service for me? You have to write it.
Oh.
So going forward, industry will follow that kind of, what is it, activity. In that, I think we already started using that process called DevOps. We are in pilot mode basically in my company.
DevOps means actually what's the elaboration actually of this department?
Meaning, what is the purpose of this one? Say for instance, say for instance, you are a developer, okay?
Okay.
So I am the DB guy. Now, what happened? I need to create some tables and I need to insert some data, okay?
Yeah.
After that, you will write a service and you will consume the data from the database, correct?
Yeah.
Say for instance, I got some problem. I was in leave for 1 week.
Okay.
Then what will happen? Your work?
It will be stuck.
Yes, you will be stuck, right?
Yeah.
Because you depend on me.
Yeah.
Just because you are not a DB guy, I am the DB guy. So you are not able to do my job. Just because of me, if you didn't develop the service, the tester got blocked.
Yeah.
Correct? Because of that, it's not going to production.
Yes.
It's just because of one person, rest of all the people are getting stuck.
Yeah.
Just because of one DB guy, there are so many people. Developer got stuck, and the tester got stuck, and deployment team, there is no work for them. There is no deployment. Correct? And finally, it went to production. What is the reason? Because one guy, the DB guy, was not there.
Yep.
So because if you are segregating the work like this, DB team, developer, tester, admins, middleware team. So if one guy is not there, entire other department should be right. So we don't want to do this kind of things. So that's what we are following concept called DevOps. In case of DevOps, there is no words like a developer, there is no tester. All are equal.
So everyone have to do their jobs.
Everything.
Whenever they have.
Yes. Everybody have to do anything. Everything.
Okay.
So why? Because currently some of the companies, they are trying to implement this as a pilot project. If it is succeed, if it is giving good results, then almost all the companies will follow this concept. So in that case, there is no difference between tester and developer.
Yeah. So that means that they're actually people looking for people who know everything.
Yes, correct, absolutely. If you see in my company nowadays, they are not recruiting testers.
Yes.
There is no tester and there is no tester role in my company.
They're actually looking for the guy who can do everything.
Yes, correctly, exactly. Who can do everything. When I joined first time, in first 6 months, we are doing this tester developer concept. After that, we started working on this DevOps model. Now there is no tester, there is no developer. All are equal. Even now, sometime I used to write test cases and Selenium automation. Really, yeah. Feature files. That also I'm working on that sometime. If there is no testers, even I used to work on that. So I used to write feature files, different scenarios, test cases, executing test cases, uploading into ALM, all those things I was doing.
So
Because
that means actually they're reducing human resource now, or
yes, they're reducing the dependency.
yeah.
Or you can say human resource also. Say for instance, there is one small project are available. One small project is there. So if it is a small project, if you follow the old model, then what we have to do? We need a developer, we need a tester, we need a
Yes.
middleware guy. For some 4 people, we need to recruit, right?
Yeah.
We need to engage 4 different teams for a small project, correct?
Yes.
We need to engage 4 different teams for a small project. But if you follow this concept, what will happen?
So I think that's actually the more productive.
It's more productive, and maybe the guy who developed the code, he may not test it, and they will give to another developer.
Oh yeah.
So whoever is that, they will develop, correct?
Yeah.
We no need to depend. We don't need to look for a specific tester. Whoever is
Yes.
available, they will test it. So there is not. We don't want to create any dependency, correct?
Yeah.
So this is the concept. In in upcoming days, you will not see any tester roles.
Yeah.
Tester, there is no tester role. There is no BA role.
Yeah.
Only you will see some kind of product owners. Product owners means they will do only product related things.
That means that actually
They will talk with
only
end users, and
requirements.
they will try to get the requirements. Yes, they also should aware what is the technology.
Okay. Yeah.
Even admin people who restarting the server and all, right? So they should know what is the application.
Yeah.
So that is the new rules we are applying in my company.
So that means that actually, yeah, I heard about that. One of my friend, he's working for General Motors, and
Which
he told
company?
that
General Motors.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
So GM, he told me that Microsoft actually looking for the people, and they are not also looking for only developers, only tester, only BA, because suppose if you are supposed to BA, you don't know about anything else, just except the business
Correct,
job.
correct. So BS also see why, because if developers are talking some technology words, like let's suppose say for instance they are telling can you save this data like this, then testers will say, the developers will say, so no, the API will not support these parameters. So this is a limitation of Java. They will explain some technology related words, right?
Yeah,
But the BA people should understand this thing. Meaning in indirectly they need to get some technical knowledge also.
also, yeah.
So that's what now in my company, these are the models we are following.
Yeah, actually, I think that it will go more forward. Even maybe the other company, even a small company, they also.
Yes, yes. Nowadays, so now people are getting scared here, little bit scaredness. What is that? Why they are getting scared? Say for instance, now I am doing some testing part.
Yeah,
The way developer will think, the way tester will think, both are different, right?
yeah,
Tester will test. He want to test. He will try to test the application in a negative way always, correct?
yeah,
But the developer will test very positive way thinking.
yes,
Correct. He will enter valid values, valid username, valid password,
yeah,
and he will submit it.
yeah,
But the tester, what he will do, he will give one space and he will submit username.
yeah,
So that is a small difference thinking in between the tester and developer. Correct.
yes.
So the people are thinking it may create problems. If you exchange the roles, it may not give good results. Correct.
Yeah, maybe actually.
Yeah, it may give problem in a long run. Correct. In a production. So tester will think in a different scenario, correct? But where the developer will not think in that much in depth.
Yeah, because this is not possible. So because when
Yes,
you
that's what a little bit scaredness. That's what all the companies are not following this thing. But it
now
will give more productive, but it may give side effects also.
So in suppose I saw some in DBA guys actually they mainly uh, suppose someone creating tables, someone creating something. So
Uh-huh.
who tested these things actually?
Yeah, that's what. Just they will create the tables and they will insert the data. They will give to us. Rest of the developers who is going to interact with the tables, they have to test it.
Oh, that
They
means
will
the
say
DB guy who created, he will not test this.
he will not test it. He will create the data. He will insert the data. Say for instance, he didn't added one foreign key constraint.
Okay.
He didn't added one check condition.
Okay.
So when we are inserting the data, then only we will came to know all these things, right?
Right.
Otherwise, we will not aware all those things. The DB guy, he will create the data empty tables and he will give to us.
Yeah.
Correct. Say for instance, you asked varchar 90, but he given only 80.
So then it will be a issue.
Yes, when you are inserting the data, then only you will came to know. Correct.
Yeah.
So the testing will not complete from aspect DB side, DB guy side. So once the developer will invoke the tables, then only we will find out the issues.
So that means actually DB guy actually they also when they created the query and the data actually they got from some Excel sheet or from where they got the data actually.
So the data, right?
Yeah.
Generally, the developers will give the data. Means I want table like this. This is the column names and this is the data type. This is the length. Please create the tables.
Because suppose where I was working, in the New York State, they
Mm.
have millions of users because all New York State user using this application.
So your application,
So,
okay. Uh-huh.
and these data actually, who is collecting and formatting the data? Actually, is it the DBA guy or some other guy?
No. Uh, Collecting the data means how you are inserting the data.
Yeah, suppose Mano, you have millions of
Application will insert the data, right? Application will insert the data.
application, no?
Yes. So means you like say for instance, there is a user registration. So user will fill the data, you will submit the data, then the fields, the data will go and sit into the database.
Oh, it automatically will go to the database.
Yes, correct.
Okay, yeah.
Like we saw that Hibernate, right?
Yes.
So Hibernate, we are giving the data from Java program and we are calling Hibernate, and Hibernate will insert the data into
Into
table,
into, into
into database, correct?
database.
Correct. In the
Yeah.
similar way, here the developer will create just empty tables. After that, we have to insert the data by using Java programming, like simple JDBC,
Yeah.
the similar way. So DB team, they will not insert the data, just they will create empty tables.
And data will be collected from the source.
Yes, data will be collected from the application side.
Okay,
So
yeah.
users will feed the data from the application side, and they will call the Java, and Java program will call the JDBC or database, and they will insert the data.
Okay, yeah. Because I was thinking that uh, New York State have millions of users, so you
Mm.
cannot type each and every guys into.
No. They will log in and they will fill the data and they will click the button.
Okay, so in the application, when users submit the data and data actually will automatically go to the system, and they
Yes.
collect the data and using DBA. Is that right?
Yes. It will go to the user will fill the data, you will submit it, and the request will come to the servlet, and servlet will call the corresponding either Hibernate or JDBC they will use, and they will make an entry into tables.
Oh, yeah. Actually, so that means that DBA guy actually involve only the creating
Yes,
tables.
only creation, that's all. After that, he don't know what will happen. He
Oh,
don't
so
know
that
how the
means
data
you
will
don't know
be
actually
also. Mm.
inside the history of the data. It is broken, not broken,
He don't
something.
know anything. He don't know anything.
Oh,
We need to
because
give the data, meaning if you give some exception message, meaning initially we had that error codes, right?
yeah.
If you give the error code, then only the DBA guy will understand.
Otherwise, he don't know.
Otherwise, he don't know.
Yeah, actually, in what happened in our because where I'm working, there is one CNSC. That means that nanoscale database. There is another New York State University.
Mhm.
So they take the responsibility of building database for the New York State.
Okay. Uh-huh.
And it was taken, the database, all the server taken from our building to somewhere else because our building is very getting old and they don't want to feel secure because all sensitive data there. And
Uh-huh.
they take in and the link is broken.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
what happens if you go to the DMV?
Mm.
Police is getting your driving license, they're
Mm.
not getting you're the correct guy. And
Oh.
that's a mess, total mess.
Uh-huh.
And we are getting everybody email and DBA guy, they're mad because then I was confused actually who control the data because DBA guy was not able to solve the problem.
Mm. Yes, yes. Basically, there is different layers, right? Meaning it's a DB, database server, okay?
Yeah,
And we have a Java code.
yeah,
So Java code just it will talk with the database and it will get the data, correct? If
yeah.
there is no database server, then from where you will get the data?
Okay, so it is coming from the applications, no?
Yes, yes. If there is no database, if database is giving wrong data, we will display same data to the user.
Yeah,
So that is the way. That's not right. In case of financial organization, meaning banks.
yeah,
So when our user is doing any transaction, we need to insert some records into database, correct?
right.
So they will not insert the data into one database. They will insert into different database, same kind of data.
Oh, yeah.
They will create one entry in the US and they will create one more same replica of data in India and UK.
Okay. Yeah.
Same data, all three database server is having same data. Say for instance, something happened in India, some earthquake came, this building got collapsed.
Okay.
But we have
Other
in
two
two
data.
places, we have same data, correct?
Yes.
But we can't say to the client earthquake came, because of that we lost the data. Can we say like that?
No, it is not possible
It's
actually.
not possible, right? So that's what they will maintain two it's not two, it's more than two or three in a different country.
Yep.
If one country got some problem, earthquake came, the entire database collapsed, a building collapsed, but still we have to maintain replica of data. This is called disaster recovery. This
Oh.
concept is called disaster recovery. For all the banks, they have to follow these rules.
Yeah, actually, data is very sensitive because everybody's talking to DBA guy, and I am also thinking what they're doing because they should
Yes,
do.
yes. This concept is called disaster recovery.
Yeah. So now I got it actually because the DBA guy are helpless in that case actually.
If you are maintaining only one say for instance, if you are maintaining only one database, if that particular building got collapsed, then where you will get the data?
Oh.
Correct? You will not get, right?
Yeah.
So all the banks will follow this kind of disaster recovery methods. Means they will maintain same kind of data in different place.
Yeah, that's why I saw in the US serial sometimes serial means that some episode
Mm-hmm.
and someone logging from somewhere else and they get anxious.
Yes, yes, yes. So also they can able to encrypt, I mean, go back the data one day before. Say for instance, suddenly today something happened, the database corrupted, but I
Yeah.
want yesterday data. So they can able to go back and they can able to recover the data, yesterday data.
Oh.
So they have that they know only that particular things. So if you go and talk with the database guy, I want yesterday data, but I lost the data. I inserted some records yesterday, but somewhat I got removed the record today, but I want yesterday records. So how can I retrieve it? So if you say like that, they can able to retrieve it. So they have some mechanism called backups.
Oh yeah.
So
That
that
means
is yes, they can retrieve it back.
yeah. So that means that DBA guy is just like a only the creating a sample, just like
Yes,
a
they'll
sample.
create it and they can able to maintain some backup. all those things. That's all. They don't know how you are going to insert the data. They can see only database server. They don't know who is inserting the data.
Oh, so everybody is in actual out of loop, no, where the
Yes,
data
yes,
is.
yes, correct. They don't know all those things.
Yeah, got it.
So basically, it's a basically different. I mean, it's a different big projects like whatever I said, right? Disaster recovery.
Yeah.
So there is so many companies are working in India also. And there are so many companies are working for disaster recovery. So they will work for some banks, meaning they will maintain a replica of data in two places.
So it is not cloud, no?
So yeah, it's cloud also. Maybe see
It's
here
cloud also.
from internet they are getting the data and they are making two places. This is the main office, and in second office also they are maintaining same kind of data.
Okay.
So
So if how is
from
collapsed, then
this one, say for instance, it is collapsed, but we have this data. If it is collapsed, we have data, but both are collapsing means it's a very rare scenario, correct? Meaning
even World Trade Center, it was gone, but
that's,
they told that that data is actually outside of the US. So,
yes, that's all. If World Trade Center, they will never keep the data inside a building.
oh,
World Trade Center got collapsed. After that, did you heard anything? Data is collapsed?
no, I never heard anything.
Yeah, maybe they lost so many infrastructure and all, but data is not collapsed. Data we have a backup.
Okay, got it. Actually,
So while getting the data from internet, that time itself it will be inserted into two places. So main office and DR office, whatever side, if one is collapsed, they have one more.
yeah.
So this guy who is sitting here, he will monitor whether these two databases have same data or not.
Oh,
Even
yeah,
one byte should not be difference, right?
yeah.
So it will make an alarm. This guy will make an alarm. There is one wrong entry went here or one right entry, something like that.
And then
So,
he will make the correction.
yes, he will try to make it correct it. So this guy is called disaster recovery guy.
It's really good. Okay, got it.
So he will monitor both the servers always, whether we're inserting same data or not.
Okay, yep, clear.
So this is a disaster recovery concept. So they will maintain multiple data centers in a different country or different places. So this is called replica of data.
Yep.
See, this data is generating from here and they're inserting here and here.
Yeah.
This is a primary site and this is a secondary recovery site.
Okay.
They will try to maintain same data here and here. So there is another job is called it's always monitor this one and this one. It will try to compare, is there any difference between these two databases? If it is there, it will make an alarm.
Okay. Yeah,
So
got it.
this is called data recovery,
Okay.
data disaster recovery. Even that World Trade Center, when it collapsed, they have all the data they're maintaining in a different place. They will never maintain in one place. So that too, right? Whenever they're maintaining the disaster recovery, they will not maintain in the same place. Correct?
Yeah.
If you maintain two centers in same World Trade Center, what will happen?
And it's gone.
Yeah, entire data is gone, right? So that's why they will never maintain same same kind of servers in same country. Maybe they will maintain a different country also. Correct?
Yeah.
So I heard they will maintain different country also. If it is a small banks, what they will do, they will maintain the same data centers in a different states.
Okay. Yep.
But I heard, right, in a big banks they will not maintain in same country also. They will maintain in different country also. In one country something happened, some data got stolen, some data got corrupted in one server. So they have a backup. Correct? So if, say for instance this data got hacked, somebody else.
Yeah.
Then they will fall under this data only. They will not rely on this.
Okay.
What they will do, say for instance this data server is having wrong data, this is having right data, they will try to replicate this data into
this.
They will try to eliminate the duplicate or wrong data.
Okay. Yeah.
So that way they will maintain this data. This concept is a kind of different domain. Like we have a banking, healthcare, infrastructure, right?
Yeah.
Similarly, this is called as data recovery, disaster recovery.
Yeah. Got it.
So it is good if you have this much ideas when you are going for any interview, right? If you say this many things, then they will be very impressed, correct?
Yeah. Yeah. That's fine.
These are the, because this I never worked on this domain, but before joining into my current company, I went for
Yeah.
one
Yeah.
interview. So I cleared all the rounds, and after that, the final CEO, he explained his project, what they are doing exactly, who is their clients. So that time he explained their project and all, who is their clients, where they are saving their data centers and all. So that time I got this idea.
Yep.
But finally,
Yeah.
I didn't join there, but I got some idea at least.
Yeah. 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 Some things you know better actually, because if you don't know, then the
Yes, yes, yes. All financial, not only financial, everywhere, healthcare or any industrials, banking. So they have to keep the data secure, correct?
yeah.
So after some days, we don't know. Some guy will come and ask, give me my data. So you have to keep somewhere, and we have to give the data, correct?
Yes.
If you see the industrials and all, right? So we don't know what will happen. Suddenly, some fire accident, him, the entire data will be collapsed, right? Entire systems, servers, everything will be collapsed.
Okay. So, one I have a question.
Yeah.
Can you start class in the next Saturday 7:30 if it is possible?
Next Saturday, Sunday, what you want?
Same time, same day, or just can you start half an hour earlier?
Yeah, sure, fine, no problem. I can start.
Because, I in 9-10 o'clock actually we had have a program in every Saturday here.
Yes, yeah, sure, fine, no problem. If you want, you can start
Yeah.
early, late, whatever. It's not a problem.
Okay, so hopefully next Saturday we'll start
Half an
7:30.
hour before, correct?
Yeah, yeah.
That's fine, no problem. We'll start. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, fine. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, see you next.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah.